What can be substituted for vinegar in sushi rice? If you could not use rice vinegar for reasons of food allergy, perhaps, what could you use instead in sushi rice?
I would probably use diluted white cranberry juice, as being the flavor closest to rice wine vinegar. I am not sure if the acidity would be sufficient, however, you may need to add lemon juice. A substitute for soy you will not easily find, as the development of those sorts of flavors requires fermentation. Sushi is by definition food involving vinegar, so in this case, a substitution would produce a different food. There are several options for writing out the word sushi in Japanese, and instructively, one of the options is a form of sushi consistent with its history and origins but not involving the application of vinegar directly would involve fermenting rice and fish together and allowing acids to form naturally, like narazushi or oshizushi. Those acids from fermentation are mostly acetic acid anyway, just like you'd produce in sourdough fermentation, so the distinction is almost moot. But words are somewhat flexible entities, and you could fairly make the case that refers to acid in the abstract, even from a linguistic perspective. In fact, yuzu juice is, in some reasons, sold under the name, even though the actual product is straight pressed juice, not yuzu vinegar. There are also yuzu vinegars, but at least idiomatically, in some regions, it's within the realm of imagination to consider alternatives, however unlikely. Notably, to the best of my knowledge, Tokyo is not in one of the regions that uses the word yuzu-su, and Tokyo is the historical center of modern sushi, e.g. the non-fermented type, as we know it. If you chose the abstract idea of acid, other types would be your substitute for vinegar. Verjuice, yuzu juice, possible sudachi juice, dai, similar to Seville orange juice, all in dilute forms, might be worth experimenting with, but I'd be disinclined to call the result sushi. As for soy sauce, in Japan, there is a sesame seed-based soy sauce substitute meant for the narrow market of soy allergy sufferers in Japan, but you'd essentially be unable to eat out anywhere in the country if you were dependent on it.